Hello, Parkway West. I wanted to give you an update on the AP test, specifically the AP Physics test, and the changes that College Board made due to the COVID-19 virus. So let's get started. Here is the summary of the changes they've made. It's going to be at home. It will be electronic. There will only be free response questions, no multiple choice questions. It'll be 3 questions and 45 minutes long, and they're going to push the date back. They will tell us on April 3rd when the new date will be. They haven't decided that yet. So those are the changes to the formatting of the test. The next couple of slides will talk about the changes to the content on each of the 3 tests that I have students taking. AP Physics 1, what will be included in the test or on the course will be kinematics, dynamics, circular motion and gravitation, energy, momentum, simple harmonic motion, torque, and rotational motion. No longer included on this test are electric charge and electric force, DC circuits, or mechanical waves and sound. Let's talk about the color coding real quick. The green is things that we have learned in class. The red is things that we have not yet learned in class. And then the orange, the torque and rotational motion, we've learned some, but not all of that. And so what we will be learning through our e-learning course is the rest of the rotational motion stuff first, and then simple harmonic motion. We will not worry about the things that are in red for our e-learning course because I don't want to burden you with too much content. That being said, for those of you taking AP Physics 2, you will need to have a baseline knowledge of mechanical waves and sound, so I'll be thinking about what to do for you to make sure you have that baseline knowledge for next year. AP Physics 2. On the left, we have what's going to be included on the AP test, which will be fluids, thermodynamics, electric force, field, and potential, electric circuits, magnetism, and electromagnetic induction. What will no longer be included on the AP test is geometric and physical optics, and then quantum, atomic, and nuclear physics. And so again, in green is what we have talked about. Unfortunately, there won't be any optics topics on the test, but I still am glad that we were able to learn those things. I think they're worth knowing and valuable regardless of whether or not they'll be on an AP test. You'll see in red for the things that are included, thermodynamics is the topic that we haven't learned yet. I decided to push that off until the end per Mrs. Wilkie's suggestion, actually, because she said that there typically is a thermodynamics free response question on the AP test, and so she felt it was helpful for students to have that stuff more fresh in their minds rather than do it at the beginning of the year. So that's what we will be learning through our e-learning course is thermodynamics. For those of you that are independent study and doing AP Physics C, the E&M test, I think the test became a lot easier for you, honestly. The test will include electrostatics, which is your electric field and your charges, and your Gauss's law. It includes conductors, capacitors, and dielectrics, and it includes electric circuits. It does not include any magnetism topics at all. So no magnetic fields, no electromagnetism, no need for Ampere's law, which is the magnetic equivalent of Gauss's law. That being said, and I'll move my little speech bubble here so you can see it, if you are planning on taking more physics in college, if in any way, if you're going into engineering, if you're going into physics, do not skip these topics. They are essential building blocks for what's to come in your future. So either continue to learn those on your own, or if you earn credit for the AP Physics C test, still take your university's electricity and magnetism class in college. Do not skip out on the magnetism topics. If you're taking more physics, you will regret that choice. So that's the summary of the changes that are going to be made to the test. If you have any questions for me, please let me know.